Man, how long has it been since I've last played this game? Far too long, honestly, but now feels like as good a time as any to bring it back. Hello everybody, Salty Sweet Ren here, and welcome to our newest LifeGen series. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to call this as of my recording right now, but I have been talking to a friend of mine about making all of the clans based on different mythological beasts, which I've already gone behind the scenes to do. We're DragonClan, and the other clans are Phoenix Clan, Hydra Clan, and Serpent Clan. I wasn't really sure what kind of symbol to do for Hydra, so we're just kind of going with this. I kind of want to say that the story takes place in Dragon Valley. If you don't know what that is, it's one of my favorite Sims 3 worlds to play the Warriors challenges. If I can remember during my editing, I'll see if I can get some footage of Dragon Valley up here. If I don't remember, it's the world where I played my older Sims 3 Warriors challenge. You can probably find it on my channel. It's called Scattered Seeds or something like that. But regardless, the clans of this world know myths about creatures far more powerful and terrifying than anything they'll ever truly face. And they name themselves for these beasts in hopes to claim a bit of that power for themselves. And in just a few minutes, a new kid is about to be born into DragonClan. Maybe more, who knows? I don't know what's gonna happen. But before this happens, I know everybody is sick and tired of the YouTuber spiel that you hear from every single person, but if you're interested in this series, please be sure to go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment to feed the algorithm. It lets YouTube know that you guys enjoy the content that I'm putting out there, and it helps it reach more people. And be sure to subscribe so that you'll be able to see the next episode when it comes out. And I just realized everybody's kind of just gathered in the leader's den right now for some reason. Let me do something. I'm gonna see if I can get my cursor to show up. There we go. Cursor is showing up, and there is like a setting for like the, isn't there a setting for cursor to be different? I don't know. I am gonna enable leaders automatically choosing the new deputy. I'm gonna go ahead and set some of these settings. They can choose to become mediators, medicine cats, and queens. I'm gonna go ahead and let that happen. I'm gonna go ahead and save every 5 moons. No cat will ever go hungry, and hunting patrols will not be needed. For now, I'm gonna leave this. I might go ahead and I might turn it off when we're old enough. But also, because this is LifeGen, not ClanGen, I might just leave this on for the sake of the well, we'll see. I'll let you guys decide. Should I turn this off when we get a little bit older? We'll see. I'm also going to go ahead and change relation settings so that cats can breed with cats that aren't their mates. So we're going to allow affairs. We're going to increase same-sex adoption, and cats can have kittens with an unknown second parent, disabling allow romantic interactions with former mentors. And for now, I think I'm going to let the, whatever is going on in the clan, I'm gonna let it just happen on its own. I'm gonna actually see if I can get the clan gen or life gen cursor in a moment. Just give me a moment. And we are back. Okay, let's go ahead and go on to the next moon and see what happens, shall we? And there we are. This is Little Talent Kit. And ooh, what's this? Suspicion laces the clan's whispers as Ren, bearing the scent of distant lands, gently places you at the heart of the gathering. With your tiny mules echoing the vastness of your new world, the clan watches intently. The leader's nod of acceptance draws a soft purr from Ren, signifying the start of a new chapter filled with trust and unity. Ooh, okay, you guys know me as Salty Sweet Ren. This is not intentional. This is just something that happened. Okay, Ren. You know what? This is fine. DragonClan does not have enough healthy medicine cats. Cats will be sick and hurt for longer and have a higher... What happened? Scratchpaw slipped on some rocks and dislocated her leg. Pillowpaw has gotten a running nose. Dovestripe has gotten a running nose. Shadow Star rests her muzzle on Liar Zoom's head and declares her to be a full warrior of DragonClan, honoring her hard work. Liar Zoom wasn't looking where she was going and tripped over a small trunk, spraining her paw. Of course, everybody's getting injured right now. That's just perfect. As for relationships, I'm gonna just focus on can I just focus on us? Is there a way there was a way for me to do that in the past, right? I'm just gonna focus on anything related to Talon Kit or Ren if they show up. So right now, Emberth Rush offensive has been trivial to Talon Kit. Not sure what that's gonna do because we are literally a baby right now. Look at that little potato. And it doesn't look like there's anything else. It's just the one thing. Only one person interacting with the baby. I don't see anything with Ren. Did Ren just abandon us? Huh. I think we're also the only new baby. Unless I'm wrong. Oh yeah, look! Everybody's injured! And it's just us! Our mom just abandoned us! What? If I, like, choose group to view cats outside the clan... No, I don't even see them. Oh no, Ren is here! Wait a second. There's Ren! Oh, that's our dad. Okay. He is looking around the camp with wonder. He is bold, a nightmare soother, and a good navigator, and he's formerly a kitty pet. What's your background? This cat either did not have a mentor or your mentor is unknown. And you joined the clan by choice after living life with your 2 legs as a kitty pet. Huh. Meanwhile, we are little baby Talon Kit. We don't have any skills yet, but we are impulsive, we're just a newborn. And our history is we were born outside of a clan. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little star because we are meant to be, or I'm gonna go ahead and put us as number 1. Ren is family, so we're gonna also move you to number 1. I think that's how that works. But let's see. We're trying to figure out the smells. He's trying to figure out all the smells around him. Let's see. Right now we're a baby, so let's just kind of chat with our dad. Ren pokes you with a paw. You mew in response. He pokes you again. Oh, that is adorable. What about the other kits? I don't know if we're gonna be like going around meeting the other cats, but maybe the other kits. Light Kit is pretending to be prey for Cold Kit to hunt and chase. Okay, so this is Light Kit. He watches Light Kit chases his tail while the other kits laugh hysterically. Not sure if we can actually watch right now, but we'll get there one day. Cold Kit woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Cold Kit trots in the nursery and drops a moss ball into the nest.
See this, Talon Kit? This is a moss ball, and you should remember that. You bat around with your paws like this, see? And use it to play really fun games. You're gonna love it.
Scratch Paw. Talon Kit is probably too young to understand anything you're saying.
Oh yeah, I know that. But I thought that maybe he'd like to see one for the first time because then that way he'll like playing games with me.
That's really nice of you. But I don't know if Ren would want him playing with such a big toy. What do you say, Ren? Oh, I think it's fine. Here. Ren pushes the ball towards Cold Kit and asks if she wants to play.
Really? Yes!
You squint as you watch your loving father and Cold Kit paw the ball back and forth, and your whiskers twitch eagerly. Maybe when you're older this will be a fun game. You'll remember this. That is adorable. Oh my gosh. I guess Scratch Paw's kind of watching us, so I'll also check in with Scratch Paw in a moment. But Flurry Kit starts whining when Petal Paw ignores her. Aww. Flurry Kit lays down to your level, looking you over with a curious eye.
Do you even do anything? Except steal attention, eat, and sleep, that is. No response?
Are you broken?
Warmburst, I think he's broken.
Oh my gosh. And you're leader-like and you doze easily. Oh my goodness. Well, what about Scratch Paw? What's Scratch Paw doing? Hopes to have an easy training session. You're not having any training session right now. How bad are you? Dislocated joint. Scratch Paw purrs when you waddle up to her. Oh, that's adorable. I think let's also check in with the leader. Because Shadow Star did end up, like, being the one to greet us, right? You don't look very shadowy, but I'll take your word for it. You have 8 lives remaining too, okay. Shadowstar is talking with a mediator from Hydra Clan just outside of camp. We're going that far? The mediator tries to laugh and make jokes to ease the tension, but Shadowstar won't even offer them a polite smile. Ooh, what's going on here? You hope your leader's hatred for small talk doesn't lead to serious conflict between the clans. We're a little too young to understand this. We're just a baby. We've just barely been born. We're already getting into some kind of serious stuff going on. I'm also gonna go ahead. We do have a mediator. I had to appoint them, but I'm gonna go ahead and just shuffle and mediate. So just gonna be trying to boost some relations every now and then. Anyways, let's see what we can do as our patrol. We're too young to do any patrols, but I'm gonna go ahead and let some cats do patrols. If there's anything major that happens, I'll mention it, but otherwise it'll probably be cut from the video. Oh! The patrol finds a kitty pet who is interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat a bit, making them feel more welcome. The patrol doesn't seem to have to do much convincing. The kitty pet seems happy to join the clan with their litter of kits. That's so many kits! So your name is Sandy Swoop. And he's looking around the camp with wonder, and he has how many kits? Which ones were yours? I missed. Which kits are yours? Let's go to relations, family tree. Where's your kits? Oh my gosh. So you have Marigold kit, Twig kit, Gray kit. Oh, you look super cool, Gray kit. And Mouse kit. Okay. So I guess DragonClan's just welcoming a bunch of new cats into the clan for now. Cool, 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 cool. Let's go ahead and see what happens the next day. Or can we... We don't have any queens, so we can't really do anything to do with queens, right? Yeah. Oh, but we do have Tell a Story. I did notice that this is a thing now. Which last time I played ClanGen, or LifeGen, this was not a thing. So what is Tell a Story? I think we're a little too young to be told stories, actually. But I guess I'll just randomize. And do we tell a story about StarClan, the Dark Forest, or neutral? You know what? This is my first time seeing what this does. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a die, and then whichever one it is, I'm going to see what happens. Okay, 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Neutral. Tell a story. Ghostly presence. Blue Speckle tells a story about the vengeful spirit beyond both the StarClan and the Dark Forest. There was once a kitty pet who wandered clan territory all day. The collar on their neck jingled as they walked, startling prey and annoying all nearby clan cats. One day, the leader of a nearby clan had enough and sent a patrol to deal with the intruder. The kitty pet was swiftly killed without mercy. The clan was relieved that prey would soon return to the forest now that the loud kitty pet wasn't there to disturb it. However, the clan still didn't know peace. The kitty pet's spirit was left wandering the forest, and they were angry. The kitty pet spent their days startling prey out of the paws of clan hunting patrols, and when Leaf Bear hit, many clans starved. The clan's reckless killing only led to more death and despair. The group enjoys the story, feeling more connected to the ground beneath them as they leave the den. Okay. Well, that was quite a story. And I think it's also a good time for me to go ahead and move to the next moon. Oh, we're growing up a little bit. There's a little talent kit. A warrior brings you some honey to taste. It's absolutely delicious and you beg the warrior for more. You attempt to climb a tree. Your small claws scrape against the bark, but you don't get very far before a warrior urges you back to the nursery. Aww. You and Twig Kit set up an ambush, crouching near the camp entrance and wait for your victim. As soon as the entrance rustles, both of you pounce, landing on a shocked Ember Thrush. And we still don't have enough healthy medicine cats. Cold Paw is now an apprentice to Fish River. Light Kit falls into the river saved by Mistletail. Ashenpelt wished to join the elders. The clan honors her and all the service Ashenpelt has given to them. And Blue Speckle has gotten some bruises. Mousekit has a running nose. Wonderful. As for relationships, we're just focusing on us. Talent Kit calls Ember Thrush a stinky dirt face. Town Kit also tells Shadowstar that her pelt is shiny today. Okay. So apparently we don't like Ember Thrush for some reason, but Shadowstar we're gonna get along with, maybe. Oh, and our dad, Petalpod just told Ren a hilarious joke. That's good to know, good to know. Ren doesn't seem very concerned that when Mistletail complains about something aching, oh dear. And Mistletail hopes she just misheard Town Kit's rude remark. So we don't get along with Mistletail, neither does our dad, okay. Ren has some big plans for today, but they're thwarted by Marigold Kit doing something more important, oh dear. And Ren realizes that he and Grey Kit have had a lot of the same hardships. That's a baby, but okay. And Ren guides Grey Kit to someone she is looking for. Okay, guess a lot is happening with Ren and us, apparently. Let's see, we are currently in the nursery with all the other kits. So, Flurry Kit, let's go ahead and chat with you. You're getting payback from a previous prank by storing a stink bug in Mouse Kit's nest. Oh dear. You rush over to show Flurry Kit the cool new curse word you just learned.
Mouse dung. Please, mouse dung's barely a curse word. You're a fox-hearted, rabbit-brained, dung-eating, crow-food-smelling piece of fox dung. Now that's cursing.
How does Flurry Kit always seem to know so much more than you do? Probably because they're older. 4 moons compared to our 1. I wonder if we're not gonna get along with Flurry Kit. Do we get along with Flurry Kit? What is our relationship with Flurry Kit? Just a tiny bit of platonic-like, okay. Or what about us? What do we say? We feel a sense of dread, and we look for trinkets. Oh, and we went from impulsive to patient. Okay, okay, that's new. But okay. Somehow this has changed, but that's fine. It's very interesting to see like how this is going to evolve. Okay, we get along most with Ren. We get along a bit with Scratchpaw, Flurry Kit, Liar Zoom, and Fish River, and Light Kid over there. There's also Petalpaw, Mistletail, Dovestrike. We do not like Ember Thrush. There's Blue Speckle, Toadsnout. We're comfortable around Shadowstar. Comfortable with Warm Burst. A little platonic like for Ashenpelt, and respect for Coldpaw. Okay. Let's see, what about the other kits? There's Mouse Kit is wondering if she would be a good swimmer.
No, Mouse Brain, you can't play with me! And you're an even bigger Mouse Brain for even asking.
Oh. Well, if we're not gonna get along, let's just insult Mouse Kit. We've just learned a whole bunch of cool swears from... What was their name? From Flurry Kit. We just learned a whole bunch of cool new swears from Flurry Kit. Let's go ahead and insult Mouse Kit. Oh my gosh, the little meow. Okay, well, what about Marigold Kit? You want to snuggle?
Sorry, did you say something? No? Oh. But hold up, I have a question. What do you think of Warm Burst? Out of curiosity.
I don't think we get along. Was Warm Burst the one we don't get along with? I don't think so.
Tacky? Yeah, me too. Thought I was the only one.
Good to know, good to know. We have someone we get along with. And Twig Kit is batting pebbles across the camp clearing.
Hey! Talon Kit, I have a little secret to share. I think you're very cool.
Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Some of these kits we get along with, and that's adorable. And this is Grey Kit, who apparently our dad gets along with really well. Sticks her tongue out at bath time. I gotta be quiet because we have a dog upstairs who will be set off if I start howling loudly.
Oh, hi, Talon Kit. What am I doing?
Grey Kit scampers away. Aww. But you're rebellious and oddly observant. What is your history? Or I guess, what's Sandy Swoop's history? I am curious. Because you did just kind of show up. Join the clan at... Okay. But let's go ahead and chat with Ren, if we can find... There's Ren. We'll chat with Ren. Alright, kiddo, time for your bath. Nope, I don't want to hear any ifs, but, ands, or buts about it. Even the strongest of warriors have to keep their pelts shiny. Ren spends several minutes grooming your fur before you can wriggle away and get back to playing. Aww. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and also just randomly hit somebody else, I think. There was somebody that we weren't quite getting along with? Or maybe we were. Gonna go ahead and randomly hit someone. Petalpaw, Mr. Catchin is still sulking over it. You're flexible and you're an other catly whisperer, whatever that means. We'll chat with you.
I want to climb the mountains and touch the clouds. Every cat thinks I'm biting off more than I can chew, but one day I'll make it.
I believe in you, Petalpaw. I totally believe you can do that if you want. Warmburst is playing Moss Ball with Talakit. Okay, so we are getting along. And you're the deputy. Okay. Let's chat with the deputy. Oh, be careful near the brambles, dear Kit. It's easy to get hurt. Well, thank you for looking out for us. And one more. We chatted with the leader before. Maybe we will chat again? Enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Stay close to your mentor once you're an apprentice. DragonClan's territory spans thousands of tail lengths. It's easy to get lost if you wander too far. Well, at least Shadowstar is looking out for us. Gonna go ahead and do the mediation and stuff. Oh, and we also have 2 elders, so let's go ahead and see. We need to have a story told to us. Can we get a story told to us? I'll read a story if it's told to us, but... Okay, not this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and roll and see what, Oh, Ren is actually gonna hear this story, whatever it is. So 3, so 1, 2. Dark Forest story, okay. Whatever the stories are, they're gonna be randomized, that's the thing. Change of pace. When Blue Speckle is asked to tell a story about the Dark Forest, he's a bit nervous. He doesn't know much about it. Blue Speckle eventually recalls an old story he once heard. He tells a tale about a lost StarClan cat who ended up in the Dark Forest. The StarClan cat was terrified at first, jumping at every twig snap or howl in the distance. However, as they explored the territory, they discovered that not everything was worth being scared of. The cat found dark rivers to swim in and spindly trees to climb. They found inhabitants to train with and bugs to chase around. Though it was murky and the air was heavy, the StarClan cat found himself preferring the ruggedness and unpredictability of the Dark Forest to the calm and boring environment of StarClan. The next time any of their clanmates saw that StarClan cat in a dream, the stars in their pelt had been swapped for a film of muck. The group begins debating on the moral of the story. Some believe that this means the Dark Forest is clearly more powerful and than StarClan should be respected, while others argue that this only means StarClan should be more closely followed. In the meantime, it looks like everybody's faith in Dark Forest has gone up, or faith in StarClan has gone down. Kids are too young to know. But you, Ashenpelt, what story are you gonna tell, and who are you telling it to? Not us, apparently. Anyways, let's see what some patrols are up to, or we're gonna go ahead and do our little patrol. And see what happens in the LifeGen patrol. A shuffling gaggle of kits surrounds you, their eyes gleaming with mischief. Their challenge? Sneak into the leader's den, a territory shrouded in reverential silence while the leader is away. You know, we get along with the leader, okay? You manage to slip into the den, but the leader's scent makes you freeze. Just as you're about to exit, the leader walks in, eyes wide in surprise. What follows is a stern lecture and a direct march back to the nursery, your ears burning in embarrassment. Well, that didn't go as well as I would have hoped. Oh dear. Well, always things to be cautious about. Warmburst is hit by a monster and seems quite injured, but miraculously still alive. DragonClan is shaken by the incident, so reminder to every cat that just because their territory contains a few Thunderpaths doesn't mean they can forget their dangers. Everybody's getting hurt. We just barely started and everybody's already like getting hurt or injured. Let's move on to the next moon, shall we? You sneak into the warrior's den only to be chased out by Liar Zoom. Oh dear. As the camp settles down for night, you curl up in your nest but can't seem to fall asleep. You want to continue to play. You attempt to climb a tree. Again, small claws urge against the bark, or small claws scrape against the bark, but you don't get very far before a warrior urges you back to the nursery. And we are still having trouble with having healthy medicine cats. Two legs have been spotted everywhere around DragonClan's territory, crawling in and out of brightly colored nests that have appeared out of nowhere, scaring off all the prey and trampling all the plants in the area. Some of the two legs even have fire. Patrols will have to be organized to keep an eye on them. And Warmburst yowls with pain, begging Toadsnout for any relief. The damage to her head must have been severe to cause such painful headaches. Scratchpaw's dislocated joint has been popped back into place and is feeling much better. And Shadowstar stands above the clan, proclaims that Petalpaw shall now be known as Petal Rump, honoring his hard work. Toadsnout moves Dovestripe to the medicine cat den, where the white cough that her running nose has turned into can be more easily monitored. Uh-oh. Liar Zoom has recovered from her sprain, but has gotten heat exhaustion, and Blue Speckle is no longer bruised. There's a lot happening. Let's see, Talon-Kit and Mistletail find out they have the same prey. That's nice. I just saw this. Apparently you woke up a kit to do some early morning stretches, Shadowstar? In addition to Toadsnout, Coldpaw, and Sandy Swoop? Sweetie, Shadowstar. That's not... You don't wake up the kits for that. Oh, Coldpaw learned some pelt grooming techniques from Talon-Kit and tells Talon-Kit some of her own. High positive effect, okay. Ooh, Talon-Kit forces Flurry-Kit to re-evaluate her jealousy about Petal Rump. I think we get along with Flurry-Kit, even though Flurry-Kit is kind of, like, sassy towards us. It's kind of a weird thing where it's, like, that one friend who, like, is... Like, that one friend, like, you have in, like, middle school or even high school who's always insulting you, but, like, you still like them because it's just how they are. You know? Also, I just noticed that there's this little thing. Ooh, this is... not something I knew about, but Talon-Kit whispers a prayer to StarClan, hoping they'll keep Ren safe. I did not know that this was a thing before, but apparently we can actually see what's going on with our faith as well. So our StarClan faith has increased. Okay. And we're also feeling a little restless. We can't really see our faith right now, probably because we are a baby right now, still Kit, but Marigold Kit is heading to Dirt Place. What are you up to? Marigold Kit hums a catchy tune.
Oh, hey, Talon-Kit! I was coming up with a song! Want to hear it?
Sure, I'd love to.
Really? Alright. It goes like, ahem. Oh, DragonClan, oh, how I love you, DragonClan. Do you like it?
We're a Kit who's never heard it before. We love it.
Oh, really? That's so sweet of you to say. Tell you what, for your support, I'll give you a shout out in the second verse. It'll go like, oh, Talon-Kit, my music writing partner.
Aw, that's adorable. Okay, we're gonna get along with Marigold Kit just fine. Flurry Kit is gonna be our buddy, so I'm gonna go ahead and move you to another spot so we can keep track of ya. When you settle into your nest for the night, you feel a stone under your haunches. When you go to remove the disturbance, you notice it's covered in the scent of Flurry Kit. A rather underwhelming prank, but a slight nonetheless. You'll be sure to get her back for this transgression. And here I thought we were getting along. Are we not? Platonic like, okay, you like us. Do we like you, actually? Because that could be... We do. Okay. I don't think we're going to insult her because, like, that will be negative regardless of what we do. Grey Kit, what are we up to?
Talon-Kit! What do you think of this cool stick I found? I bet I could rule the entirety of DragonClan with it, or even Hydra Clan, or every clan in the world! Whoa, what if I could even rule all the two legs in the world so they have to do everything I tell them?
I mean, you just have to be kitty pet for that. The two legs will do whatever you want to if you're just cute. Look at that pattern. Like, look at you. The two legs will do whatever you want just because you're adorable. Look at you. Mouse Kit is whining about the heat.
Hey, Talon-Kit, want to play?
You ask Mouse Kit if she plans on cheating, pulling your tail, or otherwise abusing you this time.
You're no fun anyway.
Oh. Well, screw you, Mouse Kit. Let's insult.
I'm trying my best, Talon-Kit. Really, I swear I am.
You're just kind of a meanie, Mouse Kid is the thing. We'll chat with Ren. Little Talon-Kit, where did you go? Ren looks around the nursery with a small smile, pretending to not know where you're hiding. I know you're in here somewhere. Come out wherever you are. And when I find you, I'm going to gobble you whole. Something tells me Talon Kit would be a great snack. You can't help but giggle to yourself. Ren's ear twitches in your direction, his smile growing wider. Maybe... Ren suddenly pounces to where you're hiding, rolling you over and pretending to bite at your stomach. It's ticklish and you can't help but laugh.
Gobble, 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 gobble. I'm gobbling you up.
Oh my gosh. These interactions are just so adorable. I don't remember these being so cute. Fish River tries to set a good example for younger cats. Well, let's chat with ya. I miss Boulder Paw. Every time I go out on patrol, I find myself looking at all the flowers and rocks and plump prey and wishing Boulder Paw were still here to see it all. Well, who's Boulder Paw? I don't know about Boulder Paw. Thank you for telling us about them. Do you think he made it to Silverpelt? Maybe he found some other ghost cat and now he is going on a whimsical adventure to save the world together. Haha, yeah. I like that. That sounds like something Boulder Paw would do. I hope he gets to tell me all about it when we meet again. And I just randomly hit on Liar Zoom, or just hit Liar Zoom's thing. Has to pretend to be a captured warrior for Mouse Kids Games. Well, you guys are kind of stuck in the medicine den right now. You got heat exhaustion. Liar Zoom, you need to take care of yourself. Hey, Talon Kit, but I can catch that butterfly before you. Well, with you being... You need to take care of yourself, Liar Zoom. Ready, set, go! Let's see, what are the elders up to? Why don't we chat with Blue Speckle? Warmburst and Shadowstar are talking with an unfamiliar cat by Shadowstar's den. You sneak closer to hear what they're saying, but are scooped up by Blue Speckle. Don't eavesdrop, Talon Kit, and that conversation isn't for kids' ears anyhow. There is some drama happening behind the scenes. I'm very curious. Blue Speckle takes you back to the nursery and blocks your further escape attempts. He's no fun. Well, let's see if you've got a story. Not for us, but you have it for Ren. And is it Star Clan, Dark Forest, or Neutral? Neutral, okay. And what about Ashenpelt? Do you have any stories for us? No, it's just for everybody else. And the story is... Star Clan, okay, tell a story. Let's see what we can do for patrol as well, shall we? A group of kids invites you to join their great adventure, a journey to the edge of the camp. You bravely embark on the adventure, but accidentally wander too close to the warrior's den. Your mission is cut short by a stern lecture. Ah. Well, maybe someday. Ren finds a loner offering healing skills in exchange for shelter. The new medicine cat is welcomed into the clan. Ghost Speck has joined the clan. Okay, and this is Ghost Speck, okay. You're a great decorator and a great speaker. Let's chat with you. Let's get to know this new cat. I'm very curious. It's important to listen and learn, little Talon Kit. This clan relies on each of us doing our part. You kind of got like this little bluish tinge to you as well. Like, that's so cool. Do we have enough cats who can... Herb stores are small, but it's enough for now. Okay, we have 2 cats who can actually do this. Maybe we're gonna finally start seeing some cats healing. Ooh, and we've reached the Hydra Clan border just as a Hydra Clan patrol approaches from the other side. The cats of both clans shift uneasily, waiting for someone to break the silence. Coldpaw perks up when she spots another apprentice in the Hydra Clan patrol. Things are too awkward and tense for Coldpaw to feel confident speaking up and greeting the other apprentice. Maybe next time. Maybe. Let's see, one more moon, maybe. Ren comes back with a huge colorful bird and regales you with the tale of the chase. You listen in awe. Ooh. I'm about to sneeze. I'm sorry. I'm like thinking, what kind of bird could that be? Maybe if it's like bright reds and stuff, he could be like, ah yes, and this is a majestic phoenix, like the ones in Phoenix Clan, but it's actually like just like a hawk or something. You and Ren debate the weather for next week. You both hope rain doesn't come soon, and you shiver at the thought of droplets clinging to your pelt. You play hide and seek with Ren, and you find such a good hiding spot that the clan starts to worry you've gone missing. Oh no! When you spring out of your spot, you're scolded, despite insisting it was Ren's idea to play a hide and seek. Oh no. Talon Kit has It's funny because Talon Kit has like some good interpersonal relationships, but like standing in the clan is kind of, well, you are just a kit, to be fair. And you're still learning. I did say that you're impulsive, but it says that you're patient, so, You and Light Kit set up an ambush, crouching near the camp entrance and wait for your victims. As soon as the entrance wrestles, both of you pounce, landing on a shocked Sandy swoop. Gotcha! A warrior brings you some honey to taste. It's absolutely delicious and you beg the warrior for more. Ooh, we got some honey. The abundance of two legs in the area doesn't seem to be lessening no matter how many days have passed. Odd-colored objects have been found where the two legs have been, and some have been leaking odd liquids into the ground, spreading strange smells that linger. That's not good. I'm a little concerned about that. The Warmburst's headache is gone. Toadsnout has gotten a stomach ache. Light Kit wasn't looking where he was going and tripped over a small trunk, but came out of it with only his pride bruised. Rump's running nose is gone. Flurry Kit sits in front of the clan with pride, her tiny heart beating so fast she thinks it might explode. She very excitedly touches noses with Sandy Swoop, happy to start her apprenticeship. And Sandy Swoop immediately falls into a river and inhales a lot of water before managing to get out. He's been hacking and sputtering ever since. Shadowstar calls a meeting. She's been watching Marigold Kit for a while now and has decided to mentor him personally. Marigold Paw's eyes shine with pride. And Marigold Paw was seen chasing Kitty Pat off the territory the clan has encountered Kabuki. And Twig Paw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice. To whom? Don't know. Grey Kit had taken to following Mistletail around while she did her tasks, asking questions and listening. It wasn't a surprise she chose them to become a mediator apprentice under Mistletail after earning her apprentice name, Grey Paw. Okay, Grey Paw is now a mediator apprentice. And Mouse Kit loudly complains as Sandy Swoop pulls her over to quickly groom her pelt. She manages to wriggle away and scurry off to the front of the crowd for her ceremony, where she is renamed to Mousepaw and apprenticed to Ember Thrush. So we have some very interesting turns that things have taken, okay. Oh, that's not good. Blue Speckle accidentally hurts Talon Kit during an argument between them. Yeah, that's very not good. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we know who we're insulting today. Mousepaw includes Talon Kit in a conversation that Talon Kit struggled to join, but still a low positive effect. Okay, okay. And nothing from StarClan this time around, or any faith-related stuff. And oh my gosh, look at Petal Rump. You look gorgeous. Petal Rump gives you a polite smile as you walk past. Okay. Meanwhile, Blue Speckle, I know I want to insult you because of what just happened. Keep yowling. Maybe one day you'll sound intimidating. Yeah. Ooh, Light Kit. Can't keep up with Ember Thrush. But
Talon Kit, question of the day incoming in 3, 2, 1. Why does Mistletail stink so badly? It's like she hasn't had a bath in the moon. Hey, I said it was a question, not that I had an answer.
I thought you were saying it like a joke. Wait, are all the kits now apprentices? There's only one other kit now? It's just Light Kit. But wait, weren't all those your siblings? Oh no, that's Toadsnout is your parent. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, why is... Well, Ghost Speck is complaining about an itch she can't quite reach. Please, Talon Kit, not now. StarClan, I have the worst headache. Oh dear. You don't seem to be doing great. Ren tries to set a good example for younger cats. Ah, Talon Kit, there's a little bruiser. How are you doing? Growing up big and strong? You know, at your age, I used to get into all sorts of trouble. Sneaking out of the nursery, following around the apprentices. Not to give you any ideas or anything. Probably wouldn't be sneaking out of the nursery and following apprentices around, but you're probably getting into trouble at well, wherever you lived when you were a kitty pet. Mousepaw we don't get along with, so we're just gonna insult you. Mousepaw rolls her eyes. Greypaw? Let's go ahead and chat with you. You've dug your way into the fresh kill pile, doing your best to pretend to be a piece of prey. Greypaw wanders up to the pile for a meal and you stifle your laughter. I wonder which piece of prey I should pick. Which looks like the tastiest fresh kill on the pile? No, this rabbit is too big. And his mouse is too small. Ah, perfect! Graypaw reaches forward and pretends to take a big bite from you while you erupt into squeals and giggles. Delicious! Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Sandy Swoop is craving the taste of a frog. It's sunny outside today. You can feel Sandy Swoop's purrs through the ground from several tail lengths away as he lazes in the clearing. An ashen pelt. Maybe it's nice to be an elder after all. At first it was boring, but now I've learned to finally take advantage of it. I get to tell any cat to do whatever I want them to, and they actually go through with it because I'm an elder. Bring me my fresh kill. Get these ticks off my back. Maybe the apprentices think I'm bossy and argumentative, but when they're elders, they'll finally realize I was right all along. Because I was. Ashenpelt puffs out her chest in victory. You know, good for you, sweetie. And let's chat with Fish River. Hey, Kit, let's practice the hunting crouch. Fish River inspects you as you get into position. Not bad. You'll be a great hunter one day. And of course, we need to chat with our friend Flurrypaw. Forward, you kick a pebble across the clearing. Flurrypaw, who happened to be sitting close by, catches the pebble as it rolls next to her. She passes it back, and you end up in a decently spirited back-and-forth game, passing the stone in between the paws of warriors passing through camp. And Flurrypaw is now adventurous and dozes easily. Okay. And I want to see if Graypaw will do... Who is the first cat you're gonna mediate? Ooh. Oh, I see a little bit of romantic like there between Ember Thrush and Mistletail, at least on one end, but... Oh, well, that got... Ember Thrush and... There we go. Let's go ahead and do this. Mediate failed! Ooh. Respect decreased, romantic interest decreased. The romantic interest is gone. And jealousy went up. Ooh, that's... Oh, Ashenpelt is gonna tell us a story. Okay, and what is this story going to be about? StarClan. Okay. The Black Dog. Ashenpelt's tail flicks as she begins to tell a story about one of StarClan's many almonds. It was many moons ago, long before any cat was alive today was born, when a large black dog found its way into clan territory. The dog spent nearly a moon there, chasing away prey and destroying invaluable patches of herbs that the clan cats needed. Eventually, the dog made its way into one of the clan's camps. Thankfully, the clan cats were safe, though only just. The previous night, one of the clan's medicine cats had received a cautionary almond from StarClan that told them to evacuate the camp. As dawn broke, the medicine cat managed to convince the clan to leave their camp, ultimately saving them from the dog's wrath. Without StarClan's almond, who knows what would have happened. Many of the group expressed their increased respect for StarClan, while others aren't so impressed, believing the story would have been better if the Dark Forest were involved. I see, I see. And as for today's patrols, what are we up to, little one? Two of your fellow kits are arguing about a ball of moss. You can choose to intervene and help them solve their dispute. Why don't we? We're patient. With your assistance, the kits come to a compromise and thank you for your help. Oh, yay! Ooh, while walking along the border, the patrol notices a Hydra Clan patrol renewing their scent marks up ahead. When the two patrols get closer to each other, the patrol leader from Hydra Clan gives Shadowstar a respectful nod, which they return. The patrols refocus on their tasks without stopping for a conversation, but a feeling of mutual respect has been fostered. And let's go ahead and do one more moon for this episode, shall we? Lightpaw makes fun of the fact that you can't leave camp yet. You lash your tail angrily. One day. You roll a piece of moss into a ball and bat it around with your tiny paws. You dig some holes around the clearing, apologizing profusely after Sandy Swoop trips over one. Oh dear. And we no longer have enough healthy medicine cats. We literally just... Right. We had some healthy medicine cats and they were gone. But the last two left yesterday, leaving behind strange objects. But thankfully taking the large scary things with them. It seems for the time being, life can go back to normal. Toadsnout is glad that her stomachache is finally gone. Toadsnout finds a rogue who asks to join the clan. The rogue decides to take on a more clan-like name and is now called Cedar Spring. Okay. Watching with pride as Lightpaw is named and given to Ren to apprentice under, Toadsnout knows that he was a good choice. Oh, our dad has an apprentice, Lightpaw, okay. Ash and Pelt had chosen to use their skills and experience to help solve the clan's disagreements. A meeting is called and they become the clan's newest mediator. Okay, and Dovestripe's shock is gone. Liarzoom has recovered from heat exhaustion. Mousepaw's running nose has stopped running. But they weren't, she wasn't looking where she was going and tripped over a small trunk, spraying her paw. Ghost Speck was bitten by a venomous spire and died. Oh my gosh. The past moon, Ghost Speck has taken their place in StarClan. You just barely joined. Anyways, Talon's sees Mistletail put something back where it belongs. Shadowstar knows that Talon-Kit would be saved before her during an emergency hide. What's going on? Shadowstar, do I trust Shadowstar? Does Talon-Kit know that Shadowstar feels this way? Like, Talon-Kit has been like overhearing some pretty odd stuff. This is some interesting stuff. Okay. Blue Speckle wants Talon-Kit to stay safe and happy. High positive effect. That's a first. Blue Speckle did not get along with us. But Ren talks to Talon-Kit about a mutual friend they have both been worrying about. Sandy Swoop thinks Talon-Kit is a good singer. I mean, we have been practicing our singing with, it was Lightpaw, yeah? And Marigold Paw wonders why he, of all cats, is able to speak to StarClan so easily. Huh. Let's see. Oh, Fish River's in the nursery. Hey there, little Talon-Kit. You've got quite the spark in those eyes. You remind me of me when I was your age. Destined for greatness, I can tell. I hope we're destined for greatness. I'm very curious as to what all is happening. You're in the nursery now, Toadsnout. Recounts the amount of catmint in her stores. Oh, hi Talon-Kit. Sorry, I can't play right now. I'm a bit busy. Maybe Liarzoom can help you out? You need to take an apprentice, Toadsnout, because you are definitely, like, at your wit's end, I can tell. Liarzoom? Ooh, that's what you look like when you're not curled up and injured. Can't get anything done with this heat. You did have heat stroke not that long ago. Hi there, little one. Have your parents taught you about how kittens are born yet? I think we're a little young for that. No? Oh, you poor thing. So you see, when one cat loves another very much... Hey, Sandy Swoop, what are you doing? I'm just trying to educate the clan's kits. It is a little, early for that. Let's see, Lightpaw is watching Petal Rump train. And Ren is your mentor. Lightpaw notices you sneaking up on a feather and drops down beside you, waggling his haunches. And Talon-Kit creeps forward with an impeccable hunter's crouch on what appears to be a raven feather. Truly remarkable. Oh, a slight swish of the tail, the sign of a confident warrior. Talon-Kit steadies his haunches. Could this be the moment of truth? And he pounces! I'm like almost trying to do David Attenborough while also doing like a kid voice. An incredible catch from Talon-Kit, the mightiest hunter in DragonClan. Lightpaw hoists you onto his shoulders and parades you around camp as you giggle uncontrollably. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. And where's Ren? Enjoys the warmth of Greenleaf. Ready for a badger ride, Talon-Kit? Hurry up and climb on. You clamber onto Ren's shoulders, laughing and squealing with glee. Rawr, I'm the big scary badger! And let's see... Grandpa! You're still learning that silly warrior code, aren't you? Take all of that with a grain of sand, if you ask me. There's a lot more to being a respectable clanmate than codes. Ooh. What just happened? Sometimes it's better to take matters into your own paws. Graypaw? Should I be concerned? You're obsessive and oddly observant. Okay. I feel like I need to take some notes on how you are. Flurrypaw, let's chat. You want me to give you tips on your hunting crouch? You're too young for all that. Try to take life so seriously. You'll have plenty of time to worry about hunting when you're an apprentice. Until then, just try to enjoy your kithood. Let's see. Ashenpelt is pretty close by. I have no time to speak with you, Kit. Go back to the nursery. Well, okay. And Twigpaw plays a prank on Ren. Don't play a prank on my dad. One of the warriors brings you back a rabbit's foot from the hunting patrol. You bat it around in the clearing where Twigpaw is trying to sunbathe. After one too many times trampling his tail, he finally snaps, trapping the rabbit's foot beneath his paw.
Hey, Kit, this is a pretty cool toy, huh? Want to hear a fun story about rabbit's feet? Once upon a time, there was a kit named Talon-Kit. No relation to you, of course. Little Talon-Kit thought his shiny new rabbit's foot was the greatest thing ever, and who wouldn't? It's such a fun toy. One fateful night, Talon-Kit woke up in the middle of the night to a peculiar thumping sound at the nursery entrance. Slowly, very slowly, Talon-Kit crept outside, taking first one step, and then another step. As the disgusting stench of rabbit filled Talon-Kit's nostrils, the pit in his stomach grew larger and larger, until... Twigpaw suddenly taps your shoulder with his tail, making you jump. It got him! Ha ha ha! Better sleep with one eye open tonight, Talon-Kit. That rabbit's gonna want its foot back. You insult. Well, you to assume that I care. Screw you, Twigpaw. Looks like Ashenpelt... Oh, you're not an elder anymore, you're a mediator, so I guess... We can't get stories, but we can go ahead and have you mediate. Ooh, and we're getting mediated with Fish River by Greypaw, who's not really great at mediating yet. But, ooh, apparently platonic love between Fish River and us has gone way up. Don't know how that happened, but okay. What is your thoughts on us? Just a tiny bit platonic-like. Okay. You don't have anybody you dislike. Oh, there is Toadsnout, but for the most part, you get along really well with everybody. But those are also your family members, so makes sense. Let's see, today's patrol. During a breezy afternoon, a cluster of leaves caught in a spider's web catches your eye. You notice the intricate patterns and consider trying to recreate it with sticks and moss. You try, but the materials refuse to cooperate. Your attempts result in a tangled mess of sticks and moss. Nevertheless, you learn something about patience and precision. Ooh, while out training, Lightpaw stumbles upon a bush of red berries. I immediately know what those are, but after careful consideration, consulting with other cats, Lightpaw recognizes them as raspberries and brings the rare berries back to the medicine cat den. Okay, that could have been bad. And this patrol finds a loner who is interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat a bit, making them feel more welcome. The patrol doesn't have to do much convincing. The loner seems happy to join the clan. We have Gale Dusk now. Okay. Let's see. Gale Dusk is... Ooh. Looking around the camp with wonder, you are fast runner and great decorator and shameless. Okay, and there was also Cedar Spring. There you are. Looking around the camp with wonder. Vengeful and the creator of solutions. Okay, vengeful. That's interesting. Why don't we greet Gale Dusk just as like a last little thing we're doing for this episode? Boo! Gotcha! You didn't see me coming, did you, little one? One day you'll be as sneaky as me. Aww. Everyone so far seems to mostly get along, except Shadowstar. I am curious what you think of us. A little bit of dislike, a little bit of, like, jealousy for sure, though. I mean, what do we think of Shadowstar? We're comfortable around Shadowstar. There's a tiny bit of trust, tiny bit of like. Is there anybody we dislike? Let's see, we get along well with Ren and Fish River, Mistletail, Scratchpaw, Flurrypaw, there's a lot of platonic like there. Liar Zoom, Petal Rump, Lightpaw, Dove Stripe, we don't get along with Ember Thrush. Toadsnout we get along with. Mousepaw's basically nothing there. Tiny bit of respect for Coldpaw. It's interesting seeing how these are gonna kind of shape up as time goes on. But for now, I think that this is a good point to end this episode. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this first episode of LifeGen. Not sure what I'm calling this series to differentiate from my other LifeGen series, but if you enjoyed,
be sure to go ahead, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below to let me know you want to see more. Feed the algorithm. If you've watched this far, type type toothless in the comments so I know that you've watched all the way to the end. And subscribe if you haven't already so you can watch the next episode, and I will see you in the next episode. Stay safe out there, everybody.